Welcome back to another episode of the Real Deal podcast. And today I have my two friends, Emily and Trevor, on. So why don't you introduce
Yay.
yourselves?
What all do you want me
Yeah, I
to
was
say?
gonna
Just
say, what do
say,
you want us to
just
say?
say like your name, your major, how we know each other,
Oh,
and
okay.
your favorite thing about me.
Okay, so I'm Emily. I'm a fashion major. I'm actually roommates with Rosemary.
But how do we know each other?
Oh,
Do you remember the first
yeah.
time we met?
Wait, so we first met at like a freshman, what was it, orientation, like convocation?
Yeah, for like honors.
Yeah. But basically my roommate knew who she was from orientation, but then I knew who Rosemary was because one of her high school friends, her dad was my dad's best man in his wedding.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is like
know
a
that.
crazy connection.
Yeah.
And like, because I went to a journalism conference my
yeah.
senior year, and Emily had just gone, even though you weren't journalism,
Right.
like you didn't do anything journalism, but your dad was like in charge of the stuff at Ball State, so you were there too. And then
So then
my
I know
friend got
Maddie.
called up onto the stage
Yeah.
with like the full auditorium. And did you go up too?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how we met.
So that was crazy. And did I follow you on Instagram?
I don't think so.
But my friend did.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then, okay, Trevor.
My name is Trevor. I'm a junior property management major here at Ball State. What else am I supposed? Oh, how I know you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm dating Emily, and so I met Rosemary through Emily.
So true.
But I feel like I would have met you anyways if me and Emily weren't dating because of Afton during the summer.
That's
true.
true. My
So-
big in my sorority, who's also one of my close friends, they know because of orientation, which is also how you guys met.
Yeah.
You guys should wait. First, I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I have coloring sheets.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
And this picture looks kind of crazy. And I couldn't, like, Emily, I couldn't
I'm a
exactly trace your face,
queen.
right? But yeah, you should
Period.
Where
talk
did you-
about these Halloween
did you-
costumes and then you can talk about
Oh,
orientation.
God.
Oh.
I took it from Emily's Instagram.
Okay, Emily,
Real,
you can
but
start.
You guys can,
Wait, about the Halloween costume?
yeah,
We
explain the picture.
I was the Statue of Liberty and Trevor was a tourist. Yeah, we're
I
manifesting.
feel like this one was good, but I feel like our other one was good too.
What was your other one?
It was Charlie XCX and the Dare.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. That was like very, like understated, but like if you knew what it was,
Right.
you
Then it was
knew what it
good.
was. And it
But
was
this one's good too because we're manifesting
And
Yeah.
tell us what you're
So-
manifesting.
to move to New York.
Yes, and you'll be a tourist, and Emily wants to be.
And I'll be the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, exactly. She's on her way.
Ew, I just snorted.
Ew.
Okay,
Emily,
but
should
you
I
guys
do
should
this?
talk about how you guys met.
You got that.
Should I like include everything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
do the
include
whole
everything.
story.
Okay.
And then if there's
Wait.
anything that you disagree on, you can be
Oh,
like,
okay.
"What? That's not true." You know?
I feel like you might not even know.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably not.
So
I feel like
There's like a whole.
We didn't talk about it like that much.
No.
Okay.
It's really. It's gonna make me sound bad, but I'm not.
So
Um,
what?
Bad.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm gonna bring up being in a relationship before.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, it's a good story.
So, we met through orientation, and I was in a relationship.
Well, you were
already.
orientation leaders.
We were orientation
This
leaders.
past summer.
Yeah. And I was in a relationship.
Shout out.
Not gonna include names. But then I
Imagine
met
they watch
Emily,
this.
and then me and Emily started getting close. But this was after I was out of the relationship, so
Mhm.
I broke up with my other girlfriend before, and then me and Emily started talking after orientation ended. But we knew we liked each other during
Yeah.
orientation.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just crazy though. I feel like there were a lot of pieces that just like brought us together throughout orientation. Because I was telling him that like the day that I like went to the office for the first time to even like sign my contract, he was there.
Really?
And I like had no idea who he was, but I was like, oh, like maybe he's another orientation leader.
And
And then look where we are
was.
now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Emily thought I was mean.
Thought
He
you were
was in a
mean.
bad mood that day.
Oh.
Could just
Yeah.
tell.
Do you have an RBF? Like, do people tell you?
Yeah.
I think you do.
I feel like it's the eyebrows though.
It might be.
Just
Which is crazy because you're like a really sweet person, you know.
oh.
I don't.
That was really nice.
It's the nicest thing she's ever said to me.
Okay. Yeah, well, Trevor and I kind of have like a feud, I feel like.
Yeah, we have beef.
I feel like that's just true.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what
It
was...
started off as a joke, but now I just feel like it's real.
Yeah. But what was it? I let you borrow my Charlie Cardinal costume, which I actually wore on
I feel
the
like
podcast.
that's when it really started.
That's when it started. That's when I was like comfortable enough with you to be like, okay, I can like pretend like I hate him. You know? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Trevor posted a poll,
And I won.
and it was like, who's the better Charlie Cardinal?
Who
and
wore it better?
Trevor won, but it was because it was like his spam, so, or your close friends or whatever.
Yeah, but also everyone on there was friends with you too. So
Okay.
like
Whatever.
there was like 3 people that didn't know you.
Whatever. I spent so much time making that costume. Not really, but it was good.
Thanks. I won.
But you guys should talk about orientation.
More?
Yeah. Unless you don't want to.
No, I won too. And Lisa,
Okay,
I hope
do
you
it.
see this.
Oh. Shout out.
Shout out.
It was actually the worst job that I... Am I allowed to say that on here?
Yeah.
Okay, it was the worst job that I've ever had. It
Imagine
really
this
took a
comes back to
toll.
you.
It's just gonna be
This
Lisa.
is
It really
just
took a
true,
toll.
though. You
Yeah,
know,
it
it's not
took a
like you're
toll.
slandering people. This is your personal experience.
True.
You're not saying everyone would have this experience.
Yeah,
But anyway.
just me, and maybe it's because I'm like, I don't know, like when I don't like something, I make it known,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't think that my boss is like that.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Emily actually it was me mainly, but me, Emily, and another person got into trouble on the last day of orientation, and I'm the one that took the hit for all of it. And I had a private meeting with the boss, and she was not very kind to me, so that ruined everything for me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't fun before that.
It wasn't fun, but it was manageable.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
the people, like the coworkers made it fun, and like
Yeah.
the students made it fun. But other than that, everything else was not
Do you
fun.
have any fun student stories?
Oh.
Like people that were
Like just moments that stand out that were good.
I'm thinking about at lunch that one day.
Oh, I don't
But
think we
I'm not
can
gonna say that.
on here.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I fell one day.
You fell?
I think I was walking back. It was like the only time I walked backwards, and I tripped because they were doing construction during the summer, and they had these signs on McKinley.
Mhm.
Do you remember them?
Yeah.
And I walked under one, and I think I tripped on it.
Oh,
and fell.
that's
But I can't remember
crazy.
now. I'm pretty sure I did
I can't
fall.
imagine if my orientation leader, like, because you're just walking backwards.
Well, I
and you
have a
just
picture
fell.
of Hannah falling.
That's
Yeah,
really funny.
Hannah really fell.
Yeah, Hannah did really
She had a
fall.
bunch of dirt on her butt.
It was funny.
But Trevor, you still fall to this day.
That's true.
And Brooke does too.
We our
That's true.
stairs at our house are they steep or just like
They just get
slippery?
slick.
Yeah, and every once in a while Trevor just falls
Take it
down.
down.
It's like the loudest thing ever. Actually, Caleb fell down them once too.
Wait,
I haven't
Caleb
yet.
fell?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was one night and we were all like, I don't know. There was one night that I was there and everyone was like, "Are you okay?" Because you're trying not to laugh, but then it's because you don't want to embarrass them, but also
Yeah.
and also you want to see if they're okay, but also it's like the most hilarious thing to ever
You
happen.
can laugh.
That's how it was
Yeah.
when Brooke fell down the
That
stairs
one
the other
fall
night.
was awful.
You
Which
were
one?
laughing.
Me? Yeah, I forgot about that. But those were different stairs.
That's true.
My first fall.
That was hilarious. Never mind.
I don't know how I didn't wake the house up when I fell.
Yeah, I don't think I knew.
It was awful. And it was like 5 a.m. too.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Okay, so you want to talk about the IU story?
Oh.
Ooh. Can we talk about that on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're comfortable talking about it, you can talk about it.
Okay, yeah, we
It's
can
just
talk about
funny.
it. It's really funny.
Okay.
The Gatorade bottle?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to start it or me?
Okay, basically Emily was supposed to go, but she couldn't end up going, which was so sad. And we were probably
Shout
like,
out, Mom.
we were sending you videos the whole time and like FaceTiming you, or at least Trevor was FaceTiming you. But we went, my friend group always goes to the bucket game, which is like the IU Purdue football game in like November or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that Trevor and Emily, but again, she didn't go, they were planning on going. And then we were like, oh my God, we have to meet up, blah, 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 blah.
We met up all right.
And then we ended up meeting up like near the end of the tailgate, would you say?
Yeah, because I got there late.
Yeah. And at this point, it starts snowing.
Yeah.
It's like so freezing. And also, I had painted myself red. Like, I was completely red. And so there's my teacher.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
I don't think he wanted to wave at me because he probably
you
thought
wave?
yeah, I did. I love him. But anyway, I was painted red. That's kind of irrelevant. But then we met up with Trevor. We left the tailgate to go into the game.
Mhm.
And I don't know, a lot of stuff happened
We
during the
had
game.
to meet though because Emma had your tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So we couldn't have separated even if we tried. But also, one of my friends was like, we need to stay the whole time at this game. Like, I've been waiting for this forever. And I was like, this is like, I'm freezing.
It was
Who was
cold.
that, Maddie?
Kathy.
Oh, Kathy.
And like, most of my body was warm, except my fingers and my
Mhm.
toes were like, I actually, like, they were freezing off.
Mhm.
And like, Isaac lost a glove. And anyway, you ended up having to pee.
Yeah. So I had to pee, and I went down out of the student section to go pee, but the lines were so long, and I just didn't want to wait. And I was more concerned about getting back in the student section because I don't know if I told you this, but our tickets weren't for the student section.
Yeah.
And so we had to like sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I was more concerned about getting back into the student section than I was to pee, but I still had to pee really bad. And I wasn't waiting in the lines.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back up to the student section, and I don't even know who had the Gatorade bottle. It was me.
I don't either.
It was me.
It was
my,
your
yes,
Gatorade
it was
bottle?
my Gatorade bottle.
And this is like a smaller Gatorade
it was
bottle.
yeah, it was a mini one.
So not even a normal sized one.
And I had a great idea to pee in this Gatorade bottle. And I did that.
Uh-huh.
And I did just that. And then it gets
Whoa.
better.
Yeah, because I don't want to name names because I don't know if they would want it.
Who, Emma?
No, don't say names.
Oh.
I don't,
She won't care.
No, not. It's a different person.
Okay.
A different person.
Okay.
A different person. Okay, we were with one of our other friends, and Trevor thought this person was like mad or like upset for
Yeah.
some reason. And Trevor was like, "Oh my God, are they upset?" And I was like, "No, they're not upset. They just like lost their glove." Oh, whatever. Never mind.
It's okay.
They were like, "No, I was like, no, they're not upset. They just really have to pee." And then
I was like, I have the Gatorade bottle. But it was full. It was full now.
yeah.
So I had the bright idea to dump it out in the student section. And I did that.
And these bleachers are not like the bleachers that like things can fall through. It's like concrete,
It like
concrete.
goes, so it like, yeah, it ran down.
Yeah.
But you
And-
said that people were looking at
Yeah,
me when I
no.
did it, and I don't
There were people sitting in front of us and we were standing, but there were
Yeah.
people like sitting on the bench in front of us. And when Trevor starts pouring out his pee, this guy in front of us is like, he's like realizes what's happening and then like grabs his stuff because he realizes that like there's
don't
liquid on the
recall
ground.
this
He probably
happening.
doesn't know that it's pee, but he knows that like some liquid is like touching his stuff. And so I'm like, oh my God, this is so obvious. But anyway, then our other friend peed in that bottle.
Yeah, and then I don't know what happened to
Which
the bottle
was
after
insane.
that.
I think
wish
you
we
guys
had
just
that.
left it there.
I kind of wish we had it though, so like,
Had the bottle?
yeah, we could like frame it.
Ew.
That's crazy. I would put it on my wall though.
Are my lips really that pink?
No,
Oh.
I just wanted to. Okay,
That's fine.
but you guys should talk about,
It was a fun game.
like, Emily, you should talk about your major in fashion and how you got to that,
Oh.
you know, and what you
Okay.
want to do with it.
This is like a crazy side quest conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like a really interesting part about you, and I wanted to talk about it, you know.
Thanks. So I actually started off as a political science major, and my original plan was to do like fashion law. So I had a minor in fashion with that.
Oh,
But
I don't even
after-
think I knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
So I did poli-sci for both semesters of freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't think this is for me.
Yeah.
But I also wanted more of the like creative aspects of the fashion
Mhm.
major, and the minor just doesn't really give that to you.
Yeah.
So then that's when I switched. But now I'm minoring in like social and environmental justice. So I still have that sort of social justice feel to my studies. But overall, want to do something in like sustainability within fashion. So that's like what I'm pursuing right now.
What's your favorite thing that you've made?
Ooh.
That bucket hat.
No. So I just started a new line of stuff. Actually, I just finished something that I think I'm gonna have Isaac wear.
Wow.
But I did try
That
to
would
make
look
They're
good.
really
That
excited.
would look really good.
It might be a little small, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But no, so I've tried to make this bucket hat out of a sleeping bag and like this stuffed bear stuffing. It's a little rough.
Oh.
It looks like, I don't know, how would you describe it? Like a derby hat. You know, like
Yeah,
those
like
huge
for the- like
floppy
a
hats
horse
people would
derby,
wear.
yeah.
But that's like a statement.
It's an
Not for
ugly,
this.
ugly one for
An ugly
this.
statement. Where'd you get the sleeping bags?
I thrifted them all from like Goodwill's and
That's cool.
like eBay.
You should
Yeah.
talk about your project from the last fashion show.
At the last one, I made a line entirely out of basically plastic bags.
Mm-hmm.
So I crocheted like pants and a couple different tops out of the plastic bags. Like I kind of made them into like yarn. And then some of the other pieces, I like sewed chip bags together and whatever. And Isaac modeled those for me.
Yes, which I
And
didn't
they
even
rocked it.
I didn't even know that was happening because I was friends with both of you, but like separately. So, yeah. Trevor, what do you want to do with property management?
Oh my god.
What?
I feel like you just bully me.
No, I
about property
just
management.
asked Emily the exact same question. I'm actually curious because
Okay.
we do bully you, but I want to know.
I feel like it's because it's such a random thing.
Yeah,
and
I
you
didn't
don't
even
have to
know
go
that
to school for
was
it.
a thing.
Well, you
But-
don't have to fashion either.
That's true.
Look at us.
That's true.
But
Anyways, so you can either do like the commercial side of property management or residential.
Mhm.
And I think when I graduate, which residential is like more of like the apartment communities or
Mhm.
complexes. And so I think I'm gonna do that after. But I just talked to someone last Friday about commercial, and I think that would be cool. I want to try both because I want to see which one I like more.
yeah.
But I think to start out, I'll probably work in like multifamily.
Does
housing.
that mean like you're selling houses?
No, you're just like managing. So like I would be over like all of the leasers and maintenance and like everyone that makes up like an apartment
So you're
community.
like a landlord?
But it's not kind of, but not really because it's not like just like regular apartment complexes. It's like luxury, like
Oh.
nice ones.
And you also want to do that in New York.
Yes.
Did you want to do that before you knew Emily?
I did want to go to New York because I feel like, oh hey Brooke. I feel like in New York, and I feel like we talked about it during the summer, me and Emily, but like that's where I feel like I can make a lot of money right away. I'm
Mhm.
gonna spend a lot just to live there,
Yeah.
but I feel like it would get me a lot of connections.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's good. Okay, this is another jump, like has no relation to what we've been talking about. But since Valentine's Day is tomorrow,
Oh gosh.
you guys should tell me what's your favorite thing about each other. It doesn't have to be like the favorite thing, but it
Okay.
like because you know you have multiple favorite things. But give me one of your favorite things about each other.
Do you want to go
Mm.
first? I have to think for a minute.
I was just gonna say I like how funny you are. Like, even before I really like liked you in that way, I just thought you were such a funny person. Like,
I'm
I would go
hilarious.
home. You are. I would go home on the weekends and talk to my parents. Just be like, he's so funny.
Mhm.
Like, before I had even talked to you,
Mhm.
we went to like this like nature camp for a day during orientation training. I just remember I was like taking funny pictures of him the whole time,
Mhm.
and I just would show my parents,
That was
and they
not
were
a
like,
fun, there's one picture
no,
and it was not a
they
funny
were like,
picture.
who is this? I was like, I don't know. He's just so funny.
That is funny.
But yeah,
That's a good one.
I
That's a good
still
one.
like enjoy your humor to this day.
Wow,
I feel
Always
like
make me laugh.
that's good.
it was favorite things.
Yeah.
There's so many though, but I feel like my top two is like your creativity. What? You are, you're
Thanks.
creative. And also like it's just really easy to talk to you. Like I just feel
Aw.
comfortable talking to you. And so I think that's my favorite thing. But also like the
Aw.
creative side of things.
That's so good.
That was sweet.
That is sweet. You guys should kiss on camera.
We actually had this talk the other day, like when we kiss and like in pictures or anything, like they just never
It's
turn
bad.
out good.
Really?
Yeah, and so we're still trying to get that down.
I said if we ever get married, we're gonna have to practice.
Yeah, I
every
mean,
day
we
in front of
will.
a camera.
You will have to.
Yeah.
My friend in my sorority, she brought her girlfriend to our formal, and we were like taking pictures of them, but they were being like really awkward in pictures. And there's one picture where her girlfriend's like kissing her cheek, but like she did it wrong or something, so she's literally just licking her cheek like
I
that.
have a picture or a video of looking at Emily last
Oh
weekend.
yeah,
Last weekend actually.
That's
lovely.
beautiful.
It was good.
That's what a true relationship should be. That's like the
No,
bare
and I
minimum.
don't even
you know?
think that like
Looking
it's because
each
we're
other.
awkward on camera. I don't think we are. I think
Yeah.
it's just like
We gotta get the pose down.
yeah, and we're just like never
This
in the
picture's
right.
cute.
We're never
I
in
love
the
this
right state of
picture.
mind.
I do
feel
too.
like when we take a kissing picture,
That's true.
Wait,
So,
what?
like we're not in like
The
a
right state of
great
mind.
Right state
Yeah.
of mind. Yeah.
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 That's true.
Okay. So, do you guys have anything else you want to tell the podcast?
I feel like I do, but I have to think.
You do? Okay, well, you
No,
think
I don't.
you don't.
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. What's your favorite color?
It was blue for the longest time,
That's perfect
but I
because
feel
your
like
hair
it's
is blue.
green now.
Now it's green. Is that the Emily effect?
Yeah.
Do you feel like
Wait,
you're getting
talk
the
about
Emily
that.
effect?
Talk about
Yeah,
that.
talk about the Emily effect.
The Emily effect is Emily's really fashionable, so when Trevor dates Emily, he becomes more fashionable
So
by
you think I'm
association.
fashionable?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you are fashionable,
because of
and I
me?
think your hair looks really good. Well, I
The
guess
new
That's
haircut is
true.
good.
you know, like you look like a fashionable guy.
I know.
And I don't really know you before, and all the pictures I saw were like
I feel
orientation
like I never,
outfit. But
yeah,
now I
always
feel
wear
like,
shorts. I actually try now.
yeah, because you kind of have to, you know. What?
Was that like an insult?
No,
Oh.
just like fashion wise. You know, you can't just
Yeah.
whatever. I'm gonna
No,
stop
I
talking.
feel like that. No, I feel like that too. I feel like I have to like I can't walk out in like something that's like way underdressed because
Mhm.
she's always
Yeah.
like super dressed
I'm not
up.
saying you look bad. I'm just saying the clothes. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we show our
Wait.
little coloring sheets, and yeah, you're not gonna be done.
Thanks.
Yours is good.
I just had to do your eyebrows.
They're good, though.
honestly.
and then
My
you
old
guys
hair is
can
in that picture.
True.
That's true.
This is pre-haircut.
pre-haircut. But yeah, you guys can go on and color them later, or
Oh, I
do
will.
whatever.
It's
Maybe
going
a
on that
little
wall.
Valentine's Day activity.
Next to
True.
the toe sign.
Yeah.
Okay, but thank you guys for joining me,
Thanks for
and
having
we'll
us.
see you next week on another episode of the Real Deal Podcast.